Yo, 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 yo.
Oh, it's time for me to be the narcissist. I look pretty today.
You always look pretty, baby.
No, I'm not fine again. It's that year when I was young.
What do you mean by you're not fine again?
Getting older.
What's wrong with this one?
Feeling like 30 plus. Here we are, heading towards 30. I'm not even upset about it. I feel like a grown-up woman. Feel like a big girl. Sort of, finally. Yeah. What the heck? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Jinx.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am Imma Mide, aka Saint Lumi. Never forget the ganja.
I am Immaculate, aka Soft Drug.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds so lame compared to his,
lame,
but I don't care.
Yeah.
Soft Drug. I actually have an IG page called Uncut with Soft Drug where I talk about like personal stuff. So if you're interested in listening to me rant, follow me there, whatever. Moving on. We already told you we're kind of, back.
Yeah.
And
we're trying. Yeah.
Just want to give you guys some life updates, which we started in the last video, and we're continuing. God have mercy. Continuing in this video. We're continuing in this video.
Yeah.
So this video is going to be about Olumide's work and my school updates. So
fitting in and all of that.
Yes.
So job hunt in the UK, yeah. So like I said in previous video, the first 2 months for me was just eat, sleep, play game. Eat, sleep. Please, this is my time, please. Eat, sleep, play game. Eat, sleep, play game, and then job search. Yeah. So it's not. Yeah, there are jobs here, but then when I was living in Nigeria, I told myself, I sat my wife down. I was like, see, we're moving to the UK, and there are certain type of jobs that I will not do. No matter what is happening, I will not do them. And then she was like, okay. And I was being serious about it. And then I got here. And then I think the people you surround yourself with are actually very important. Yeah. When I got here, Bumi, my guy, worked on my CV for me, changed it to the UK format. I think that's the good thing about having people go ahead of you. Bumi and Dayo played an immense role, and a very important role in my job hunt. Bumi worked on my CV. Dayo worked on my storytelling. So me and Dayo had like sessions. So I mean, who's your guy? Who's your guy? As much as we back in Nigeria, we used to go clubbing, do everything. I mean, when it comes to making like important life decisions and then needing help to get to the next phase of your life, they actually come true. So it's not just let's go and drink, let's go and chill. No, they come true for you too.
So I'm going to interrupt the session again by asking you, who's your friend?
Who's your guy?
Who do you surround yourself with?
So I think it went a long way in helping me get a job in the UK. People I surrounded myself with, the mindset. So I was always talking to Bumi and Dayo, and then Bumi worked on the CV, like I said. Dayo worked on the storytelling. I mean, when we finished working on that storytelling, I saw myself in a different light, because Dayo told me in the UK, the idea is being able to sell yourself. You need to sell yourself as someone that when you finish telling the story, they just want you. Do you get? So you're not going to say, oh, I'm from, and then in our storytelling, we try to leave out, I'm from Nigeria. In my storytelling, is until the interviewer asks me, where are you from? And I always start with West Africa. I'm sorry, but I always start with West Africa, and then if they further dig deep, and they'll be like, where in West Africa? I'll be like, oh, Nigeria. But I'm not always quick to say, oh, Nigeria. Because I don't know, they have this perception about us already. There's already made perception about Nigerians, and I think we need to work hard on changing that mindset. And then the way we can work on that mindset is how we deliver excellently on the jobs that we do here, and then the things that we do. But then back into the job search, it was like looking for a house. Wake up every morning, check CV library, check everywhere, check all the job. I mean, you'd have gotten emails saying, oh, this role. So I was just applying. And then for some time, nobody really got back to me. Nobody really got back to me like that. And I was At some point, my wife was worried. She was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "What? I'm still on my 2 months break. Oh. As long as it's within these 2 months and nobody has gotten back to me, it's fine."
I'm going to interrupt him again and say that jazz he has with God, that agreement that they signed.
Yeah,
I seriously need to be in on that, because how is it that he literally said to me and said he has told God that he doesn't want to work for 2 months?
Yeah,
and
work for 2
you
months.
people, as he's saying this is not a joke, he did not get any response in those 2 months.
Yeah.
Immediately October ended. Bam!
So after my birthday in October 17th, I got feedback from 3 people I applied to. Like I haven't forgotten I applied to anyways. And then I went for the interviews and stuff, and I was able to sell myself from the first interview. I think so. The first phone call interview you get with the UK recruiters, you have to sound passionate enough. They have to feel the passion in your voice, and you have to sound very believable. If you are saying rubbish, say it with a lot of confidence. Don't stammer. I'm serious. Don't stammer. Don't stutter.
Tell people don't say rubbish.
Say it with a lot of confidence, and if you feel like you said rubbish, correct that same rubbish you said with a lot of confidence in your next statement. So it's the ability to just sell yourself. I was able to do that with the help of Dio. I mean, the three interviews. I'm not joking. Only 3 recruiters got back to me, and I think I applied to like almost over 30 jobs. Yeah, I mean, some of them will call you, and then when they do like an overview, and then they tell you about the work, you yourself, you might not be interested. I was not interested in some of them. I mean, one was interviewing me for sales to sell casket and stuff. I'm like, bossy, no. Casket. I was like, nah. The pay was good, but I was like, nah, sales, man. Who do I know? This is not my terrain. I don't think I want to do sales and all that and all those things. So we moved on. But so I got a few phone calls, but then the only 3 of them reached out to me further to the phone calls. So those 3 that reached out to me, I got the jobs. So I got the offers, and they all had the resumption dates of the same day in November after my 2 months break. So this first week in November was supposed to be my resumption date. And then I had to regret to inform you, to 2 of them, and then I went to the last one. What am I trying to say in all of this? There are jobs. And then there are jobs available, and then there's the mindset. Battles are won in the mind. In the mind first. I mean, because I told myself, I am not going to settle. I'm going to grow. And then the job I'm doing now is a continuation of what I was doing in Nigeria. It's just in a different market. I mean, in Nigeria, I was in the alcohol space. Now I'm in a different market, but then it's still account management anyways. I know because some of you are on my LinkedIn already. So yeah, you have seen all of that. But then it's the mindset, yeah. It's just the mindset. And then having good people around you. I mean, I will not keep talking about my guy. She's tired of it, but then
anyways. So yeah.
So job hunts, stay focused, get the right information, package yourself, make yourself marketable, sell yourself at any given point in time, and then give your best shot. That's it.
Don't get discouraged, okay?
Yeah, never get discouraged.
Find what you're looking for.
Yeah, don't get discouraged, because I mean, it's like looking for a job in Nigeria as well.
Don't get discouraged.
Okay,
yeah. So just bring off from, that's not even English language, but whatever.
Baby, you're a teacher, but then you're confusing me.
Taking off from everything Olumide has said, his CV template is with me, so I'm going to gift it to you. And like put a template in the description box if you feel like if you're coming into the UK trying to search for a job and you need like UK CV template, I'll use Olumide's own and like put it in the description box for easy download. Okay, yeah. So done with his school update. My school life. Please. Oh, sorry. Done with his job update. Why am I saying rubbish today? Back to my school life update. You, baby? You always distract me, baby. My school life update. They know. Allow me to process my brain. My school life update is, so I'm actually quite proud and like just really happy. Last week somebody actually chatted me on Instagram to say, oh, she's been watching my videos and she was motivated to, come to the UK to pursue her teaching course, because I came out to say that's what I'm doing. So I'm actually, if you're watching this video right now, I love you so much. Thank you. You have no idea how much you made me happy by saying that to me. So if you are still interested, just like she was or just like she is, school updates is I am currently in my second school-based training placement. I finished the first one, and I am proud to tell you that I passed it in flying colors. Okay, with all the I was busy.
Money well spent.
I was busy downplaying myself, but yeah, I passed it in flying colors.
Yeah, and I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit.
Olumide is my mic.
Yes, your mic, yeah. But then I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit
Okay.
because during those periods you're always like, oh baby, this one. I was like, I feel like you're doing great.
Oh, well,
I feel like
I
you're
don't know.
smashing it, but then you just always feel like you are not
like
smashing
doing
it.
enough,
What do you want to do?
I did okay, I guess.
You want them to drop dead?
I did okay in the first placement, school-based placement.
You did excellently well.
My first assignment.
Excellently well.
Allow me to finish talking
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
My first assignment, I wanted to get a 7, but I got a 6. So if you get a 6 or a 7, it's either you get a professional. So PGC is either postgraduate certificate of education or professional graduate certificate in education. So if you get a postgraduate certificate in education, you can use that certificate to work anywhere in the world. But if you get a professional graduate certificate of education, you can use that to work in UK and some other countries. So I really wanted to get a 7 because I'm aiming to get a postgraduate.
You still can't. You still can't.
Follow me there.
You're saying you wanted to, as though the result, as though the school has ended.
It has not ended, but like the first assignment has gone.
Teacher,
I got
please
a 6.
Teacher, please use your thesis.
I got a 6 in that. I said I wanted to get a 7 in that assignment, but I got a 6.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, ma'am.
And then I rewrote the assignment because I still wanted to get a 7, but I got a 6 again. And it shook me small because I kind of felt discouraged. But moving on, because I have to finish the course regardless. So I am moving on. First assignment is done. We have to write 3 assignments to finish the course and then pass 3 modules. So I've passed the first assignment at a 6. I have passed my first school-based training in flying colors. And now I'm in my second assignment and second school-based training. So to finish the course, you have to do 3 school-based training and 3 assignments. So I'm currently kind of in the middle of my course. So yeah, that's basically how school is going.
Yeah. So settling into job and work and everything. Yeah, I think for me, settling into work has been more about the people there. Yeah, people at my workplace have been awesome, great people, very welcoming, and I think that was one thing I was skeptical about: settling in, acceptance, and then just blending in. But then I think I've done well for myself in
as usual.
I've settled in well, and then I've got to meet quite a number of people, and then I've had numerous intellectual conversations with them, and then I feel like So my workplace, they're really chilled, really chilled people. Yeah, we play snooker during lunch break. We play games during lunch breaks. Yeah, I mean, the environment is supposed to. It's so different from slaving in Nigeria. Yeah, but then it is what it is.
Well,
in Nigeria, we're all just slaving because I work 9 to 5, and then 9 to 5 is 9 to 5. I mean, if they see you in your system by past 5, and then they just ask you, what are you doing
here?
Go home. Everybody tells you to go home. It's not like Nigeria that when somebody says that
will call
you cannot stand because your guy has not stood up. Oh, this one is 5 is 5. Move, no time. There's no, and I feel like that's another thing for me. Work-wise, the time is the time. They expect you to maximize your weekends for yourself, do something for yourself, work on your mental health. Make sure you're not just working.
Mental health.
They always just check on you to see that. Oh, are you exhausted mentally? Is the work overbearing? Should we reduce your workload? Do you need to increase your workload? So they ask those questions intermittently because they're just trying to make sure that you have a very balanced work-life life going on with you. Because back in Nigeria, nobody gives a fuck about work-life balance. Sorry, pardon my French.
Language.
But that's what it is.
I'm also settling in very well in school. I have friends. I have like a huge group of friends actually. So, and I don't know if they even watch my YouTube, but anyways, moving on. I have a huge group of friends, and it is hilarious to know, and I'm telling this to my friends in Nigeria, that I am the oldest in my group of friends.
Congrats! Finally, she's the
oldest in my group of friends. Never has it happened in all my 25 years in Nigeria. So
Yeah.
I'm the oldest in my group of friends, and sometimes it just feels really awkward, but they're really great people I surround myself
Talking
with.
about
And
being the oldest, I'm in my office. Many people think I'm 24. They think I'm 24,
the kind of
25.
age I've been hearing, they think
and
is ridiculous.
I'm like, where is that coming from?
But yeah, we're settling in very well. To be very honest, we keep saying everybody's experience is different.
Yeah.
So don't use our own to judge what your own would be, or use our own to judge what you've heard from other people.
Yeah.
Other people's experiences will definitely be different from ours.
Yep.
We always tell you what's going on with us. So yeah, we're doing very well. We're actually quite happy, glad to have each other, because if I was alone, I'll be running mad. But yeah, the last thing we wanted to talk about in this video is somebody asked me if, like, in our school or our work, if we're not facing racism. And can I just say, I don't have a full view or like a full definition or experience of what racism feels like yet. Okay, so I cannot give a true answer to that.
Well, me, I've not faced any form of racism, but then always ready, always guiding.
Although one day when I was walking on the streets, there was one lady that said to me, can I say what she said to me online?
I don't know language. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But then I feel like but then you're a teacher, so it's hard for you to respond to people like that because you don't know who's watching.
Yeah.
But me, if you talk to me in a derogatory manner, I will reply you too. I will not be quiet. So yeah.
That thing that lady said to me that day, I couldn't respond to her because I'm a teacher in training. I have to watch what I say everywhere at all times. So I don't know which of my children, and I teach primary school children. I'm raising them to be good people. I have to always watch myself.
Have to be a role model.
But auntie, don't try it with me next time. If you bet bad one, I'm not really alright. So yeah. Anyways, somebody also asked me in class. I mean, obviously, I'm black in a white country.
Yeah, I think you're the only black girl in your class.
Yeah, I'm literally the only black girl in my group, in my class. And so they kind of try to get my opinion about like what racism feels like if I feel like a minority. And I try to explain to them where I'm coming from. In Nigeria, I'm not Dangote's daughter, but I didn't used to sleep under the bridge. My father did not raise me to be a minority, so I don't feel like one, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel like a minority. I mean,
I don't feel like one.
It's not like you've come here and you are
exactly. I'm not hustling.
This babe has not worked.
I've grown up where
she has not worked one day.
And I have. No, I'm married
let's
to
talk about it. She has not worked one day.
Actually, it's not because I don't want to work. It is like I've actually been looking for a job actively, and he knows. But like for some reason, maybe the agreement is signed with God. He also signed it for me too, that I will not stress myself while I'm in school.
No, but then again, I think our school takes up 90% of our time. Yeah,
yes, I'm in school 9 to 4 in uni. I'm also in school 8 to about 3:30, 5 o'clock.
And then you still have assignments to do.
And I have assignments to do. So yeah. Literally, PGCE course is not a joke. It is intense. You don't have time for anything. You have to be mentally prepared to be a teacher.
So this brings us back to financial planning, yeah?
Yes.
Because if you don't have the funds to meet up your school fees and all those things and maintain your daily running, I feel like it will just lead to high blood pressure because you just be under intense pressure. You be under intense pressure to meet up with your monthly bills, school fees, and everything. Yeah. So financial planning actually goes a long way. It's very, very, we cannot understate it. It is very, very important.
I feel like while we're still talking about settling, we'll keep telling you people to keep planning. Plan. If they tell you the theogunlanas not tell you to plan, tell them it's a lie. That's the only thing we told you. Plan, okay?
Yeah.
So yeah, that is what we wanted to bring to you in this video. Our general life update on job and how my school is going. If you obviously have any question with regards to my course, PGC, like I've had a few questions already, which makes me happy. Please feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Our handles are still in the description box. And if you have any question for him regarding job or interviews, how to go about interviews, what to say, and how to the way somebody trained him on how to set interviews.
Dayo,
If you need, sorry,
Dayo, Omo
if you need help with
Dayo
how to sell
Ulabi.
yourself, Olumide can also put you through if
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
interested.
I can
So
put you through that.
hit us up on our DMs on Instagram if you have any questions. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. We love you always. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Okay.
Share this
Mwah.
video.
See you the next video. Bye.
Bye.